Education is a key development target of the Aquino administration, and private support is essential to meeting that goal. But how do you get 2 million Filipinos to give 10 pesos a day for 10 months to help raise 6 billion needed for 10,000 classrooms? We'll do the math later. That's the goal of one group hopes to accomplish by October next year. Here's a look at their campaign designed to get the entire nation moving for a cause.
Ano kayang kapalaran nila? Ang maging class president? Ang maging class clown? O ang mapabilang sa graduating class?
Teka muna, graduate kaya tayo? Kapag ulo? Oo.
Sa 10 piso mo, nakataya kung makakatapos sila o hindi. Join the entire nation in building 10,000 classrooms. 10 moves, 10,000 silid-aralan, 10 piso lang.
Here to tell us more about the 10 Moves campaign is campaign head Mario de Riquito, Senior Director at the Ayala Foundation and one of the lead conveners of the 5775 Education Reform Movement. Good morning, sir. Thank you very much for joining us here in Mornings.
Good morning, Ram. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the main campaign first. It's to get 10 pesos, at least 10 pesos from every person, 10 pesos a day for 10 months. And when you calculate that, that's 10 pesos for 1 month is 300 pesos. And then you multiply that by 10, that's 3,000 pesos from every person. How are you going to encourage people to do that?
Yeah, first of all, the campaign was designed to cater to ordinary Filipinos. No? Because we thought that when we accepted the challenge of DepEd to help raise resources for classrooms, we thought that rather than focusing on the usual suspects like companies and donor agencies, we thought that it would be good also to give ordinary Filipinos the chance. No,
para lahat damay, tsaka para lahat makatulong.
That's correct, yeah. And to engage ordinary Filipinos, we thought that it should be made easy for them, easy and convenient. So we thought of just asking Filipinos to set aside 10 pesos a day. For 10 months. No? And as you said, it will add up to 300 a month or 3,000 pesos a year. No? We, to be able to do this, we plan to embark on a very massive information campaign with the help of media and new media. And we also plan to set up a very convenient and easy donation channel.
And speaking of your media campaign, that trailer that we just was showed was part of a help of an advertising agency.
That's correct. Yeah. Actually, in putting this campaign together, we got the support of a lot of individuals and organizations providing their services pro bono. So that's actually the spirit of the campaign, no? To get people to come together like in the bayanihan spirit.
Right, right. When did you start this?
We had a soft launch last July, in the occasion of the CSR Expo of the League of Corporate Foundations. But we did the public launch only last October 14.
And you're going to rely on the discipline of people in saving up 10 pesos a day. Pero madali.
That's correct.
It's not that difficult to
actually,
save up 10
people
pesos.
have several options. No? One is, and as most of the donors so far have done, is that they donated already in lump sum. That's 3,000 pesos. Others pledged 300 pesos a month, and they've started doing that. But we understand that some people, or many people, might really want to do to set aside 10 pesos a day, literally. No? Like for example, in our home, we have cans, no? 3 cans, so that each member of the family puts in 10 pesos a day. No? And after we have accumulated that, then we will turn it over to 10 moves. No? And
so kanya-kanyang ipon muna.
Yes. So we also plan to work with organizations that have influence on large numbers of people, no? Like companies.
Right. So
they can do that through salary deduction. Schools and universities, they can do that campaign among their students. So what they can do is accumulate the donations of the students and then turn it over to 10 moves. No? There are actually a lot of different options. No?
Right. But how are you going to make this campaign really successful? There have been similar campaigns started by different companies.
That's correct.
I remember yung piso para sa Pasig, pero yung piso ngayon medyo maliit na yung value as compared to being 10 pesos is about the same value maybe of the piso before. But how are you going to have a successful campaign?
Well, first of all, if you look at it, participation in this campaign is very easy, 10 pesos a day for 10 months. But as you said, to be able to raise the needed amount, we need to get the support of 2 million Filipinos. No? So how are we going to do that?
2 million lang yun out of 95 million Filipinos.
That's correct. That's correct. So actually, when we were thinking about this, we thought, for example, of the 40,000 barangays that we have, 40,000 barangays in the whole country. If we get only 50 residents of each barangay to contribute 10 pesos a day, that will add up to 2 million. If we look at companies, for example, if we take the top 10,000 companies, we need only about 10,000 top 10,000 companies. We need only about 400 of their employees to agree to contribute 10 pesos a day.
Madami na yun. Okay, let's talk about the target number of schools. It's 10,000 schools.
10,000 schools.
How much does it cost for a school to be put up?
Based on the DepEd model, it's 600,000 pesos average. Actually, the total shortage of classrooms is about 66,000 based on DepEd estimates. But DepEd is requesting us to help raise for 10,000 classrooms.
You've already identified the areas where you're going to put up the classrooms?
Yes. Actually, DepEd gave us a list of the 10,000 areas needing classrooms. And they're located in 10 regions, spread all over the country.
You've set a deadline of October next year.
That's correct.
Just a one-year run. Bakit po 1 year lang ang sinet nyo?
Actually, we set a deadline because we want to create a sense of urgency that this is something that we need to act on right away. So we set actually, the campaign is built on the number 10,
Right.
10 pesos a day, 10 months.
And the 10 in your campaign means the entire nation.
The entire nation.
Right? It stands for
And
the entire
we
nation.
also look at October 10 next year as a good campaign deadline.
10.
Yeah.
Okay. Your campaign is under a bigger umbrella of an advocacy group. Tell us about the Bayanihang Pampaaralan.
Bayanihang Pampaaralan is the bigger campaign. It was created by the 5775 Education Reform Movement. That's our group. We are composed of 6 organizations representing hundreds of companies and foundations and some NGOs. When DepEd asked us to help out in raising funds for classrooms, we put up the Bayanihang Pampaaralan to cater to 3 sectors. One is the usual suspects, companies. We are encouraging them to allocate more resources for classrooms. Second is the donor agencies, including the multilaterals and bilaterals. And then the third is for individuals. And actually, 10 Moves caters to the third sector, which is the individual Filipino.
Okay, just a clarification, hindi nyo naman nililimit sa 10 piso lang ang ibigay araw-araw.
No,
pwede mas malaki. Mas maganda kung mas malaki.
Pwede mas malaki. Yeah,
okay, if they've saved a lot of money already from the 10 pesos a day or more, saan po namin pwede padala yung naipon namin pera?
Actually, most of the donation channels are in our website. That's www.10moves.org. That's tenmoves.org. We also have an account in Facebook, so most of the information are there also. We have bank accounts where people can deposit their money. People with credit cards can also donate online. So we have very secure donation channels available to them.
Okay, Mr. Mario Derequito, the Senior Director at the Ayala Foundation and one of the lead conveners of the 5775 Education Reform Movement. Thank you very much, sir, for talking to us about your movement.
Thank you, Ron.
Thank you, sir.